Lyft was investigating an anonymous complaint that its employees were spying on customers' private trip data. The claim, which was reported Thursday by an anonymous tipster on workplace app Blind, alleged that employees were able to track rides and look up contact information for specific people, according to the information. The tipster said employees would constantly brag about tracking Facebook chief Mark Zuckerberg's activity on the Lyft app. They'd also look up trip data for ex-girlfriends, porn stars and high-profile actresses, often without any consequences. I've heard at least one employee brag about having Zuck's phone number from using our data, the anonymous complaint said, referring to Mark Zuckerberg. Another employee has bragged about collecting the info of Hollywood actresses and porn stars, the person said. Users can only post anonymously on the Blind chat app, so there's no way to immediately verify the author's identity or whether the claims were authentic. Still, Lyft confirmed that it intends to look into the claims. Maintaining the trust of passengers and drivers is fundamental to Lyft, a Lyft spokesperson told the information. The source said staffers had nearly unlimited access to Lyft's back-end data, including feedback and pick-up and drop-off coordinates. I never got in trouble, they added. Lyft isn't the first ride-sharing firm to come under fire over concerns of access to private customer data. Uber has struggled to clean up its image among consumers after its GodView tool was discovered in 2014. GodView would allow staffers to view the location of Uber vehicles and customers who had requested a car. Some staffers abused the tool by tracking the location of politicians, actresses, ex-girlfriends and ex-boyfriends. Are ride-hailing apps spying on your private data? Lyft is the latest ride-sharing app to face intense scrutiny surrounding abuse of customer data. A complaint was filed on an anonymous workplace chat app, Blind, that alleged staffers are spying on customer data. Both Uber and Lyft have been called into question over whether their staffers spy on customer information like trip data. The employees may have been looking at trip information for Mark Zuckerberg, ex-girlfriends, porn stars and high-profile actresses. In the post, the anonymous tipster said they've witnessed staffers spying on customer data for far too long. I can't stand to watch this any longer, and this post is made in the hope that this will shame people into taking corrective action, the post said. Lyft said it will investigate the claims as it looks to preserve consumer trust. Rival ride-hailing firm Uber has also come under fire for surveilling user data. In 2014, it was discovered that Uber used a secretive tool called GodView. GodView would let employees spy on customer data from politicians, ex-girlfriends and celebrities. Uber must now comply with privacy audits for the next 19 years. Picture a screenshot of Uber's GodView tool that it used to spy on drivers and riders. A 2014 report alleged that the company used it to look at trip data from politicians, exes and actresses. The New York Attorney General's office ended up investigating Uber's use of GodView and eventually settled with the company. Uber must now comply with privacy audits for the next 19 years. The embattled ride-hailing firm has also been recovering from a string of other controversies throughout the past few years. Former CEO Travis Kalanick was forced to resign from Uber after an extensive investigation concluded that sexual harassment was rampant at the company, in addition to other issues. Up until this anonymous complaint, Lyft has largely been able to avoid any major controversies.